And I'm Crystal.
And welcome to Cafe Biblos. So Psalm 7 is obviously a longer psalm, 17 verses in total. But on top of that, it's got some pretty complex subjects that it talks about, and it's going to take some time to cover. So we decided to split this into 2 episodes, and today we're just going to read the psalm together and talk about one subject. And then next week we're going to dig a bit deeper into the meanings of the topics that are in this psalm.
So it's gonna work kind of like a French press, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if the psalm is the coffee beans, then this week we're going to pour the water over the beans and let it steep for a week. Then next week, we're going to push down the press and squeeze all the deep, delicious oils and flavors out of the beans to make a rich cup of delicious liquid heaven. What?
Oh yes, exactly. So, get your mugs ready for some robust Java in Psalm 7, which is all about how God is the righteous judge of people's hearts and kidneys. Yep, you heard that right. But that's why we need the French press for this one. So let's take a look.
Great. So this is Psalm 7, read in the English Standard Version, a Shagaion of David, which he sang to the Lord concerning the words of Cush, a Benjamite. O Lord my God, in you do I take refuge. Save me from all my pursuers, and deliver me, lest, like a lion, they tear my soul apart, rending it in pieces with none to deliver. O Lord my God, if I have done this, if there is wrong in my hands, if I have repaid my friend with evil, or plundered my enemy without cause, let the enemy pursue my soul and overtake it, and let him trample my life to the ground, and lay my glory in the dust. Salah. Arise, O Lord, in your anger. Lift yourself up against the fury of my enemies. Awake for me. You have appointed a judgment. Let the assembly of the peoples be gathered about you. Over it return on high. The Lord judges the peoples. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness, and according to the integrity that is in me. O let the evil of the wicked come to an end, and may you establish the righteous. You who test the minds and hearts, O righteous God. My shield is with God, who saves the upright in heart. God is a righteous judge, and a God who feels indignation every day. If a man does not repent, God will whet his sword. He has bent and readied his bow. He has prepared for him his deadly weapons, making his arrows fiery shafts. Behold, the wicked man conceives evil, and is pregnant with mischief, and gives birth to lies. He makes a pit, digging it out, and falls into the hole that he has made. His mischief returns upon his own head, and on his own skull his violence descends. I will give the Lord the thanks due to his righteousness, and I will sing praise to the name of the Lord, the Most High.
Wow, so David is pretty angry here, right? So here's the thing about this. Many people in the world today see something like this, and it can be pretty confusing, right? I mean, how can a loving God and benevolent God be so angry all the time? We've even come to disconnect the God of the Old Testament with the God of the New Testament, as if they're even two different people, right?
Yeah. But here's the thing. Many people today, especially in our generation, have seen a lot of abuse. Whether it's abusive and harsh anger on the internet over differences in opinions or beliefs, or especially abusive anger at home.
Yeah, the truth is we've often come to associate anger with abuse, selfishness, and disappointment for not living up to someone's expectations. And most of all, we've often come to associate it with not fitting into someone else's box. If I do something that makes somebody else doesn't like, or I disappoint them in some way, or even just get on their nerves, we've seen them fly off the wall. But that's not righteous anger, is it? If I get angry with you because you're not enough, either because you're not the person that I want you to be, or because you are annoying me, then who am I thinking about? Am I thinking about what is good for you, or what helps our relationship, or am I thinking about what I want? That's a selfish anger, and it's not good for you or for me. It only does damage to everyone. It is a lack of self-control. And so it's not a godly or righteous anger, it's an abusive anger.
Yeah, but that's not what's going on here. Everything that God does, both in the Old and the New Testament, was trying to do good for his people, and his anger is used in that context. When he gets angry, it's because what is happening is either bad for an individual or a group of individuals, bad for his people or for their future, or bad for our relationship with him. he doesn't get angry because he's abusive and wants to hurt us. No, he gets angry because we tend to hurt each other. If he is a God who loves righteousness, justice, peace, and life as we've already seen up to this point, then why wouldn't he get angry when we do stuff that destroy these things? When we hurt ourselves?
Yeah. So next week we'll look at some keywords and concepts and dig a bit deeper using our Hebrew press.
So, we all get angry sometimes for the wrong reasons. We've all been abusive to each other, unfortunately, at least with our emotions or with our words. So, what can we do in the midst of that anger to keep it from doing damage?
Okay, so don't forget to like and share our video, and be sure to discuss the question in the comments below. Oh, and if you do want to comment so that we can see it and respond, make sure that you do it on the original link to our page, or we won't be able to see your comment, unfortunately. Facebook can get kind of complicated.
Yeah. Well, until next time, enjoy your coffee and have a great week.
All right, good night. Good morning.